yours. So please introduce yourself to our mentors, our guest speakers, and our host institute, sir. Please, sir.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir.
All right. So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our conference for this afternoon. My name is Dr. Dari Idakanay. I am currently the director for academics of St. Patrick's School of Quezon City in the Philippines, and also a graduate school professor at the Manuel L. Quezon University. And I'm glad to be part of this presentation. I've heard really wonderful presentations from our distinguished guest speakers. Thank you very much for really taking time in this particular SDG 13. We need all the help we can, especially you, dear educators, to really help our school, especially our students, in educating them what this SDG is all about. So I'm going to share my slide to everyone.
Yes, sir. You can share, sir. You are a co-host, sir.
Okay.
Yes, perfectly visible, sir.
Okay. So my presentation is all about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 13, which is climate change, integrating the UN SDG 13 into the school's curriculum, a path to climate action education. I've heard Laura Stanciu from Romania, which also presented on how they are able to integrate SDG 13 into their school curriculum, and which is really wonderful. And all schools in different parts of the world need to wake up now and be able to do really something in terms of how we are able to integrate the UN SDGs. So I'm going to give you the actual integration that we have done in the school that I'm working. Just a brief abstract of a research that I've conducted with the integration of the SDG. So I made a qualitative single case study on the SDG, focus on the climate action into the curriculum of the school. I did interviews with our administrators, our teachers, our students, and be able to analyze the curriculum materials that was created by our teachers, the samples that our students have made, and the study explored the benefits and even the challenges and the impact of incorporating SDG 13 across different grade levels and subject areas. And hopefully, the findings should be able to shed light on strategies that we have employed that hopefully others may be able to do as well on how it can be integrated into the school's curriculum. Our school is a vibrant educational institution in the Philippines. We are committed to fostering really a holistic development and global citizenship among its students. Our country is currently changing its curriculum. We are now calling it the Matatag curriculum or a strong curriculum, wherein all schools are now mandated to take a look at their curriculum and to really focus on the 21st century skills needed by students because of the recent international student assessment, or known as PISA, and we really need to do something about it. We are situated in a diverse community, and the school takes pride in nurturing critical thinking, empathy, and environmental stewardship in its curriculum. And this is clearly will be seen in our school vision mission and even in our school philosophy. Just a review of our SDG 13. It aims to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impacts, and it recognizes the need for global cooperation. And when I say global cooperation, we need all the help that we can do, especially for a school like us. We need international collaboration to really uh, inspire our students of the need, the urgent need to be able to help each other to mitigate the effects of climate change. Currently in the Philippines, we are experiencing really a very hot temperature that is now ranging up to around 45 degrees Celsius and even as high as 50 degrees. And we are a tropical country, but because of the effects of climate change, even the day-to-day operations of schools now, we have now shifted to doing the hybrid classes because of the temperature, really a very high temperature outside. And as we gear towards the climate UN SDG 13, we will build resilience in communities worldwide. Now, this urgency of addressing climate change has prompted educational institutions to integrate sustainability initiatives into the curriculum. And our school endeavor to incorporate SDG 13 into its educational framework serves really as a compelling case study to examine the process and the outcomes of such integration. And hopefully, the study aim would be able to provide insights into the challenges and even the successes that we have encountered, into the challenges and the pedagogical approaches adopted and the implications for student learning and engagement. These are the three objectives: the importance of the integration of the SDG into the curriculum, the exploration of the effective strategies, and the assessment of the impact of this SDG 13 into the students' awareness. So, despite the growing urgency of climate change, many educational institutions struggle to effectively integrate climate action education into their curricula. And sometimes it has become just like um, a school club activity or just a one time activity for the school, but not really integrated into the actual curriculum. So our school, faced a lot of challenges of ensuring that students are equipped with the knowledge skills needed to address climate change as global citizens. And here are the three important questions that was asked. Primarily, how can the school integrate this SDG 13 into existing curriculum across the different grade levels? The perceived benefits and challenges of incorporating climate action education in various subject areas, and how does this integration of the SDG 13 impact the students' attitudes, behaviors, and the understanding of this climate change? So the method again was the qualitative in nature, primarily Robert Ian's employed the semi-structured interviews, the document analysis, and the observation of the participants, and uh, was able to gather the rich and detailed data regarding how the SDG 13 was integrated into the school curriculum, primarily from the teachers, the administrators, students of the various grade levels, purposefully sampled to capture the diverse perspective of the phenomena being investigated. And that the data analysis was thematic. So there was coding and the comparison of the patterns, the themes, and the discrepancy within the data set that was collected. So in the first research question, how can the school integrate the SDG 13 into existing curriculum across different grade levels? Now, the major theme that was gathered was the curriculum integration for sustainability. So, integrating the SDG 13, which focuses on climate action into the school's curriculum, requires really a very comprehensive approach across the different grade levels by infusing the environmental education into the various subjects. Students can grasp the importance of climate action from the multiple perspectives. So, the beginning of the year, it is very important that the curriculum mapping should be given importance by the administrators and even the teachers. And teachers need to talk about it as a school, and incorporating this SDG 13 into our curriculum, according to one teacher, involves the reimagining of the lesson plans to weave sustainability themes into diverse subjects like the science, geography, and even the literature. And the research question number two on the perceived benefits and challenges. Uh, the benefits and challenges of the cross disciplinary integration. So, embedding the climate change action education across subjects yields numerous benefits, including the fostering of critical thinking, and the environmental stewardship. However, the teachers in the school face challenges such as difficulty in the curriculum alignment because some teachers are not really curriculum experts, so the administrators need to be able to guide them accordingly and finding the appropriate resources to support the interdisciplinary teaching. So, by integrating the climate action into multiple subjects, students develop a holistic understanding of environmental issues. However, it's challenging to ensure consistency across disciplines and find the suitable teaching materials, as according to uh, one of the participants from the science department. And the third was how does the integration of this SDG 13 impact the students' attitudes, behaviors, and understanding of climate change? So, the impact of their attitudes and behaviors positively influence students' attitudes towards the climate change, fostering a sense of responsibility and empowerment. There were hands on learning experiences, and students developed a deeper understanding of the environmental experiences and even um, deeper understanding of the environmental issues and are more now inclined to adopt the sustainable behaviors. So, incorporating the SDG 13 has led to a noticeable shift in the students' attitude towards the climate change, and they're more motivated to take action and adopt an eco friendly habits both at school and their daily lives. Now, the integration of this SDG into the school's curriculum offers really an immense potential for fostering this environmental awareness and action among students. Through the cross disciplinarity integration of the different subjects, educators or teachers can provide students with a comprehensive understanding of climate change and empower them to become agents of positive change. Despite challenges such as the curriculum alignment and the resource availability, the benefits of incorporating climate action education outweigh the obstacles. Participants have noted a significant impact on the students' attitudes, behaviors, and understanding of the climate change, indicating the effectiveness of SDG 13 integration in shaping environmentally conscious individuals. The following are the recommendations. The number one, the development of a comprehensive curriculum framework, which I am going to give you an example on how we have created a structure of the framework that outlines the SDG 13 or any other SDGs integrated across different grade levels and subject areas, ensuring consistency and coherence in teaching sustainability concepts. And of course, we need to provide professional development opportunities. This is really a must and urgent need. We should be able to offer training sessions and workshops for educators to enhance their knowledge and skills in teaching climate action effectively. Teachers and educators must see these opportunities not as burden to them, but something as to really be able to help them and just call for real action plans or projects for our students. And this will equip teachers with the necessary tools and resources to incorporate SDG 13 into their lessons. And the third one, foster partnerships and collaboration. We have to collaborate with external organizations, the experts, our co teachers and educators from different institutions from different parts of the world, and the community stakeholders to enrich the climate action education initiatives. We have to partner with the local environmental groups or inviting guest speakers can really provide students with the real world perspectives and experiences related to climate change. We should encourage students more of their involvement and their leadership. We should be able to empower students to take an active role in driving sustainability initiatives within the school community, establish eco clubs, organize sustainability projects, and encourage student led campaigns to promote environmental stewardship and advocacy. And finally, evaluate and adopt. We should continuously assess the effectiveness of SDG 13 and any other SDGs through feedback mechanisms, the student assessments and observation, and use this information to refine our curriculum strategies, addressing the challenges and optimize learning outcomes over time. This is the holistic curriculum framework for integrating the UN Sustainable Development Goals at the school that I'm working. Hopefully, this would be able to help everyone. You should always consider, more importantly, the vision, mission, and even the goals of your school. We all know that our vision will cultivate responsible global citizens to equip and tackle the complex and societal and environmental issues. And more importantly, the goals of your school in the integration of the SDGs into the curriculum across the grade levels and the subject areas. You could foster critical thinking, empathy, and action oriented mindset among your students. And of course, you have to promote the interdisciplinary learning and the real world applications of sustainability principles. And second, the curriculum integration approach is very important. You need cross curricular integration in embedding the SDGs into the existing subject areas, emphasizing their relevance and their interconnectedness. You may also do the project based learning as part of the curriculum integration approach. Engage your students in hands on projects that address real world challenges aligned with specific SDGs. There is also service learning. You can provide opportunities for students to apply classroom learning through community service projects aligned with an SDG. And of course, the global perspective. Incorporate diverse perspectives and case studies from around the world to illustrate the global nature of sustainable issues. And next would be the key components in the curriculum, which would be the SDG themes across subject areas. For example, in science, you can focus, of course, on environmental sustainability, the renewable energy, and conservation efforts. In example social studies, you can explore issues related to poverty, to inequality, and the global partnerships. In mathematics, you can analyze data related to SDG progress and develop solutions using mathematical modeling. In the language and the arts, you can engage in literature discussion and writing activities that raise awareness of social justice and human rights issues. In arts and humanities, you can express the concepts of sustainability, diversity, and even the cultural understanding through the creative expression of students. And even in the physical education, you can promote health and well being as an essential components of sustainable living. And the next in the key components would be the interdisciplinary projects, the sustainable communities. Students collaborate to design and implement initiatives that promote sustainable practices within the school and the local community, and even the global citizenship. You have to engage your students in research and advocacy projects, focus on addressing global challenges and promoting peace and social justice. And this, I like this term. It's the eco entrepreneurship. We have to develop business plans or teach our students of business plans for sustainable enterprises that address specific SDGs while fostering economic growth and innovation. And finally, in the key components of the curriculum framework would be the community engagement, partnerships, collaborate with local organizations, schools, and businesses, and government agencies to support the SDG related initiatives and the community service projects. And finally, of course, in the community engagement, the outreach projects. Organize events, workshops, and campaigns to raise awareness and mobilize action around SDGs within the school and the wider community that you belong. And finally, in the curriculum framework, assessment and evaluation is very important. You have to do really an authentic assessment. You have to evaluate the student learning. We all know this one through their performance based assessments and the portfolio reviews and the presentations that demonstrate understanding and the application of the SDG concepts. We also have to ask our students to do reflection, even our teachers. Provide opportunities for students to reflect on their learning, their personal growth, and the contributions to SDG related projects and initiatives. And the continuous improvement, we have to use feedback from our students, from educators and the stakeholders to refine our curriculum materials, our teaching strategies, and our learning experiences. As educators, we hold the power to shape the future by empowering our students with the knowledge, the skills that transcend the classroom. And one of the most pressing global challenges of our time is achieving, we all know this one, the United Sustainable Development Goals and a blueprint for a better and a more sustainable future for all. So these are some of the SDG integration project that was conducted in our school. We have storytelling and advocacy primarily for our preschool and our grade school students. We do a lot of international collaboration um, in different countries to exchange ideas, collaborate on the climate related projects. For example, we had a project with the School of Laura in terms of sustainability. Students engage in virtual exchanges. We did a lot of exchanges with Japanese schools, the joint research projects, the cultural exchanges, and many more. And then, of course, we also do a lot of tree planting within our school and hopefully outside of our school later on in the bigger community and the eco initiatives that we do, the tree planting drives, the composting initiatives, the energy saving campaigns to reduce the carbon footprint, and the eco friendly habits among the students and the staff. And of course, more importantly, we asked our students to do UN SDG related research of students. Some of the students in St. Patrick's School, I think, will also present on the next few days of the research that they have conducted primarily on the SDGs. If only we could teach them, they will be able to produce really beautiful projects for the school and and for the community. These are some of the examples, the drawing of a preschool student of the endangered animals and I think the nursery students did the coloring of the endangered species in Taiwan, which is the black bear, and of course the tree planting initiatives that was conducted across the grade levels. Okay. So in embracing sustainable development goal number 13, we don't just teach about climate action. We ignite a flame of stewardship within each student, empowering them to be guardians of our planet's future. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for listening to my presentation. Thank you very much.